Lockhart, with its picturesque downtown, grand old architecture, and unofficial title as a barbecue capital of Texas, when it comes to small-town Texas charm, it's pretty hard to beat. It was actually built all the way back in 1896 and is listed in the National Register of Historic Places. Today's journey, though, puts us just down the road for an experience that's just about as quintessentially Texas as it gets. We are here at Mavericks, where we're going to get proper instruction on how to horseback ride. Wish me good luck. Let's hit the trails. Okay, I'm here with Joan Marie, the owner here at Maverick. Thank you so much for allowing us to come out here. It's been a gorgeous morning already. So what do you have laid out for us to do today?
So we're going to take a horseback riding lesson, but instead of us riding around in an arena, we're going to get to go ride out there. How's that sound?
So what's a normal day like?
So 90% of our clients are either pure beginners or they're people who used to ride and haven't ridden in a really long time.
Yeah.
And then we also get a good chunk of advanced riders who come through, and they know that we'll pick up the pace for them and take them on a more exploratory trail. But the whole process from start to finish is very much structured like a lesson.
So what about these beautiful horses that you have here? Can you tell us a little bit more about your horses, your land, and all that good stuff?
Absolutely. Okay, so this is Annie. She's been with me for quite a while, and she's one of my favorites. So the horses are really special because they are unique. They are characters.
The way that you're so passionate and you lit up about talking about your horses, it makes me even more excited to get on the trail. So why don't you say we go ahead and check it out?
All right, sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So after a quick intro on how to ride like a true Texan, we were off to the barn to pick out my ride for the day. And finally, I found the one. And from there, it was time to mount up. Let's do this.
All right, when you pick up the saddle, you put the back in your right hand and the front in your left, and swing it up and over. I'm gonna go ahead and walk behind her on this side. I'm gonna have you come on over with me. So come on over here. All right, so we're gonna do that again. Okay?
Yeah.
So when you walk behind her, pat her and walk directly behind her, okay? Give her a pat and walk directly behind her.
We're coming behind
There you go. Sometimes I make people do that 10 times. You're gonna go down and through, toward you, up and toward the horse, of course. You like that?
I do.
It works. After 5 years of trying to find creative ways of getting beginners to remember it, this works. Through the ring, bada bing. That's all I got. I don't have anything else. I'm working on it, all right? So now, if you didn't pay attention, your saddle's gonna fall apart, okay? I'm just kidding. Okay. I'll check it.
Not graceful at all. Toward you and the horse, something like that was the jingle. Horse, of course, that's it. I missed something. Buckle through. I don't know what that. Something. Okay, I'll get this. I don't know what I'm doing. Can't really leave that there. That's not how you're supposed to do it. There's something going on here.
Let's see.
This
what
buckle.
is this? Oh my goodness! Now you're pretty close. You're doing all right.
Okay.
All right. So you switched here. So you were doing. Let's see here. You had it right to start with, I think. So you went up and toward you. That's not how the rhyme goes.
I was trying to figure it out. Horse, of course.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You would have been in trouble.
Let's do this. Teach me one more time.
Up and toward the horse, of course.
Of course. Of course.
Come on now.
But before saddling up, I had to find the perfect helmet.
Yeah, that fits exactly.
How's that?
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll work. All right, let's do it. All right, we are saddled up and ready to go. We'll see you out on the trail. And with that, we were off. The tour takes you through the Texas Hill Country all over Maverick's picturesque ranch. But remember, this isn't your traditional trail ride. It's a riding lesson, and the instruction doesn't stop once you are on the saddle.
It's really important that when you're riding that you maintain contact with the horse's mouth and his face without pulling on him. You can steer anatomically correctly all you want, but if you're not looking where you want to go, the horse is going to ignore you. So goes it in horseback riding and life. Look where you want to go and you will get there. So when you dismount, you're gonna pull on here and hold on this and balance on this. Don't yank all over the saddle. You're not gonna hurt him.
No, I won't.
You will not.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and dismount. Pull him, come down nice and slow. Lower yourself down. Ta-da!
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You did it.
That ride was amazing and gorgeous, and your property is breathtaking. Next time you're in Lockhart, make sure to hit up Joe Marie. Come out to Maverick Horseback Riding. This is unbelievable. Check it out for yourself.
Planning your own trip to Lockhart? Go to MaverickHorsebackRiding.com to learn more. Hey y'all, welcome back to the show. So we are celebrating the end of season 1 here on YOLO Texas by taking you through some of our top creature and critter encounters from the past year. And for our next destination, we're getting up close and personal with some of the most breathtaking aquatic animals from across the globe. And we did it without ever leaving Texas. Now let's send it over to Ariel in her hometown of Corpus Christi to check out the Texas State Aquarium. Located in Corpus Christi's scenic North Beach, the Texas State Aquarium takes visitors on an incredible journey where they can encounter over 460 different species of spectacular aquatic life. Their mission? To engage people with animals, inspire appreciation for our seas, and to support wildlife conservation.
Welcome to my hometown of Corpus Christi, Texas. Today, we're at a very special place. We're at the Texas State Aquarium, where I'm going to take you on a journey where you're going to meet some of the most magnificent animals you've ever seen.
I met with the president and CEO of the Texas State Aquarium, Tom Schmid.
So can you tell me a little bit about the overall experience here at the aquarium?
Sure, so we're really excited about our Caribbean journey. This is a brand new expansion to the Texas State Aquarium, starting from the upland jungles through the coastal habitats and out into the big coral reefs. Visitors will be able to experience every habitat that you would imagine trekking through the Yucatan. Now with the Caribbean journey, we're moving guests on a journey from the Gulf into the Western Caribbean Sea. There's a lot of exciting things for folks to do here. This is a great place for folks to have a great family experience. So from dolphins to river otters to our sharks, even our 4D theater. And so we hope folks come here, they experience all these things, but we also want them to learn a little bit along the way.
From stingrays to barracudas to some pretty serious looking sharks, the aquarium's newest exhibit, Caribbean Journey, takes visitors deep below the surface to the twisted wreckage of a sunken Spanish ship, putting them face to face with some of the most infamous ocean predators.
Okay, so where exactly are we?
So we are in the Yucatan jungle. There's birds all around you. And then kind of once you get through here, you open up into the greater kind of coastal communities, which is our large HEB shark habitat, as well as our coral reef exhibit.
You said shark habitat.
Shark habitat. The sharks, all the eels, the stingrays are all right here. And so you're as close as you can be. And so it's kind of a unique experience and one of the rare aquarium experiences in the country. We actually track how much they eat.
How many calories does a shark eat?
2,500 to 3,000 calories per feeding, which might be spread over a couple of days. These are some decent sized animals.
Speaking of calories, it was time to feed these magnificent creatures. Nobody likes a hungry shark.
So we start off by distracting our small fish. We have a lot of small fish in the exhibit, and we want to reduce the competition between all of the animals. We actually row out on a boat, so it takes the two of us up here feeding, and then we actually have a third person that will be watching down below at the window below us, and they're keeping a record with a clipboard. They're watching that feed, tracking how much they're getting.
Now that the sharks were fed and happy, it was time to meet another less intimidating critter.
All right, we're here with Lauren Wilson, the curator for birds and mammals here at the Texas State Aquarium, and we have a very special guest. Would you like to introduce her?
Yes, this is Xena. She is our two-toed Linnaeus sloth. She is about 3 years old, and guests can see her pretty much every day on exhibit or even sometimes free roaming around our free flight aviary.
There you go, Xena. How did she get the name Xena?
Actually is short for the order of mammals that she belongs to. She's okay, she's just eating. If anyone is interested in getting more behind the scenes with our animals and even get to feed some of our animals, Exclusive Encounters is a must-do. There you go.
Well, y'all are incredibly messy eaters.
Want an even closer look at some of your favorite aquatic creatures? Then get ready for an experience you won't soon forget. The Texas State Aquarium offers visitors the chance to go behind the scenes, letting them feed and interact with birds, sharks, sea turtles, and yes, even dolphins.
All right, if my job wasn't cool enough already, I'm here with Maverick Horseback. She's a trainer here at the Texas State Aquarium, and she's gonna talk to us a little bit about these wonderful creatures that are right behind us.
That's right, these guys are Kai and Shadow. They're our two oldest dolphins here at the aquarium. So this is Kai, and he's on his way down to say hello. Go ahead and wave hello at Kai. Hi, Kai. Yes. Perfect. And then the next thing you're gonna do is just kind of dance back and forth like that. Perfect, keep going. Awesome, great job. That was pretty good dancing, huh? Absolutely. It's such a privilege to be able to work with them. I love every day working with our dolphins, and it's amazing to get to know their personalities, and it's so fun to have them as coworkers.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a privilege just standing here and being with you and Kai and Shadow.
Thank you. That's pretty nice, huh, boys?
Want to check out Texas State Aquarium for yourself? Visit the link below to learn more. Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas, where we've been counting down our top favorite YOLO Texas picks of creatures and critters. And up next, we're stopping by one of Texas's premier hunting ranches that is so popular, it's even been featured on quite a few TV shows, and not to mention one of the top newspapers in the country. And let me just tell you, this YOLO adventure was definitely one wild ride. So let's make our way over to Ox Ranch in Uvalde, Texas. Driving around this charming downtown, you wouldn't imagine that tucked away in the outskirts of town lives a unique ranch which is home to thousands of free-range exotic wildlife. I met up with the Ox Ranch marketing director to get more background of this beautiful ranch.
Welcome to Ox Ranch.
What exactly is Ox Ranch? Because you do a little bit of it all.
Ox Ranch is an 18,000 acre hunting ranch. We have been around now for about 4.5 years.
There's so much land here. That is like what's blowing my mind. But what kind of activities do you have for folks?
Okay, so we've got over 69 different species out here. We offer a safari tour. We have some dinosaur tracks located on the ranch. You can come out, hand feed the giraffes, the kangaroos. I'm gonna take you out there today, take you on a safari tour. They're amazing creatures. It'll be very exciting for you.
Yay, I'm excited. Thank you so much. Not only is Ox Ranch a premier hunting ranch, but it's also home to thousands of unique species. And what makes this place really special is you get to meet them firsthand. So Jason was our tour guide and gave us a ride.
These are one of my favorite pigs ever. That's called a red river hog, and they're from like Central Africa.
Yar, oinkers! Here at Ox Ranch lives over 60 species across 18,000 acres of land. Today you'll find ostriches, water buffaloes, camels, and dozens more.
So we have a ostrich causing a traffic jam. This is our first baby that we had born here.
That's a baby?
That's our baby.
The baby wants some.
And we have 5 areas because there are certain species that we don't want to crossbred that can.
Ox Ranch's mission is mainly focused on wildlife conservation by providing these animals a quality of life they won't find anywhere else.
Don't eat my hair.
The animals are fed with golden nuggets, which is packed with good nutrients and protein to help sustain a long-lasting life. Oh, they're here! And to take things to new heights, a herd of giraffe roam freely along the property, allowing you a chance to snap the perfect photo. Talk about an African safari right in the heart of Texas.
She's not that much taller than me.
And speaking of exotic species, there's even evidence of creatures that once roamed this area.
There's dinosaur tracks.
Exactly how big his claw was on his foot there.
Crazy. Jason, thank you so much for this tour. This has been educational and fun at the same time. I got to learn so much about the different animals and everything from the camels to the dinosaur tracks to the giraffe and, you know, everything in between.
Yeah, it's been my pleasure, but we probably already start heading back.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right.
Explore the best of the Texas Hill Country by visiting oxhuntingranch.com for accommodations and more. Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. So a wise man once said, never insult an alligator until after you've crossed the river. Well, our final Creature and Critters destination has got plenty of them and is on a mission to show Texans the true beauty of these creatures. So saddle up y'all, because we're on our way to Beaumont to the one and only Gator Country. Considered the largest alligator adventure park in all of South Texas, Gator Country acts as a safe haven for over 450 alligators, crocodiles, and a variety of other reptiles. Their team of dedicated experts rescues these animals from backyards and ponds, bringing them to safety and providing them with a comfortable home and adequate care for the rest of their lives. And up first, we get the lowdown from two of the people who know Gator Country best, owners Gary and Shannon.
And it was an old abandoned alligator farm. Now there's a big difference between an alligator farm and an alligator park.
Okay.
An alligator farm is exactly that. They farm the alligators for the meat and skins. It got abandoned, and we kind of came along and had the idea of what it is today. And the records showed that there was supposed to be 1,100 alligators here.
Wow.
So Parks and Wildlife and I walked around to look for those alligators and count. There was only 2 alligators left.
Wowzers.
Anyway, we just started rebuilding what was an old alligator farm. And instead of harvesting those alligators and collecting the money for the meat and skins, we brought them back here to build what is today. And now, you know, we've got over 500 alligators and crocodiles and caimans. That's kind of how the whole thing started.
So we also have a venomous snake room. We have all the Texas venomous snake here. We have iguanas, non-venomous snake, constrictors, a lot of things that the community can come in and they can hold.
All right, so before we move on and get hands-on with these guys back here, we're actually going to sit down, learn a little bit more about all the reptiles with the staff who knows them best.
Now these do not have venom, okay? But what they do have is 90 teeth in their mouth, and they all angle backwards.
All right.
You jumped out of an airplane.
I know, I don't know how I'm like, what is his hand doing right here?
Ready for a real southern adventure? Gator Country Swamp Tours takes visitors on a one-of-a-kind journey deep into the Taylor Bayou.
All right, so we just saw an 8-foot alligator, but he kind of went underwater, so right now we're just waiting to see where he pops up next. Look at Gator. Gotcha.
Ever feed a gator? Well, let's just say, don't try this at home, kids.
All right, here goes nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I got bad aim.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Was that a burp?
He said thank you.
Thank you so much for showing us around. We had a great time feeding the alligators and then through the bayou. That was beautiful.
And you know what? The best thing of all is I'm sending you home with all your fingers and toes.
I know.
Right?
Thank you. They smell like hog, but I'm not mad at all.
It was a great day. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. You guys were a lot of fun.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're gonna head back to the studio. YOLO, Texas.
Want to plan your trip to Gator Country? Just go to GatorRescue.com to learn more.